This man was playing on a zip line, but he had no idea that the safety rope was slowly splitting. He was shouting with enjoyment on his face. It wasn't until he had gone halfway along the zip line that he noticed something was wrong. He quickly pressed the switch above and stopped in mid-air, but it was already too late. The rope suddenly broke. The man was very scared and immediately clamped the steel cable with his legs while shouting for help at the top of his lungs. However, by the time the safety officer arrived, he had already exhausted his strength. The safety officer quickly grabbed hold of him, but he lost all his strength in less than 2 seconds. Then the man fell down. His girlfriend below saw this scene and immediately asked the staff to call an ambulance. She then quickly rushed into the forest and kept shouting for the man in the direction of the cable. Soon, she found her injured boyfriend in a thicket, and at that moment, the ambulance had also arrived at the scene. Annie was very worried as she looked at her dying boyfriend. But just as she was about to get in the ambulance and go to the hospital with him, the medical staff refused. It turned out that since Annie and her boyfriend were foreign tourists, the local medical policy didn't allow non-patients to ride in the ambulance. In order not to delay her boyfriend's rescue, Annie had to follow their arrangement, so she rode a motorcycle and followed behind. But while she was driving, a car suddenly rushed out. The woman didn't have time to dodge and fell hard to the ground. When she got up, the ambulance had already left. It all seemed as if someone was deliberately manipulating things. When the woman arrived at the hospital, the nurse at the front desk told her that no one had been brought into the hospital just now. The woman was puzzled after hearing this. She searched several hospitals one after another, but still couldn't find her boyfriend. She quickly went to the police station to report the case. Unexpectedly, the police just asked her to fill out a form and told her to go back and wait for news. Annie didn't give up. The next day, she came to the police station again. She recounted the whole story of what had happened the day before, from the cause to the result. In order to reconstruct the whole incident, Annie took the police chief to the place where her boyfriend got injured. But to her complete surprise, the staff member who had called the ambulance for her boyfriend the day before said that he had never seen Annie before.